So in this video, I just want to show a couple simple solutions that I made myself in my shop because I'm working by myself and I just wanted to have some stands that allow me to do different things. So the first one that I built is this one here. It incorporates an 8-ton jack, very simple. So it allows me to, make fine adjustments and just pump it up to get it to a certain height. At the same time, I have this option down here at the bottom to pull this clevis pin, and that allows me to adjust this jack up and down without a problem, so I can set it up to meet the height of my welding table or a different height on my drill press, whatever the needs are. And then on top, I just found this very simple top piece that's kind of like has these ball rollers for flat surfaces to move. Then I can just flip it 90 degrees and it has this solid bar. And if I flip it all the way over, it basically uses this roller. So there are 3 different options kind of like in the top. The only thing that I didn't really like was that I wasn't able to lock this top because it can rotate. And as I pull something, if this is not perfectly perpendicular to it, this top might rotate and all of a sudden I'm in trouble. I basically use the same legs. Just want to show those quick here. I use those legs basically on all different cards that I have. What I like is when I lock them, they basically also lock the rotation of the swivel. So that's why I use them basically on all my cards. They are rated at 150 pounds per piece, so I'm still able, kind of like on this stand here, to deal with weights of up to 600 pounds. So that was my first one. Worked well, but there were a couple issues that I had. Then a little bit later, I found these pipe stands that most people that are in welding that they are familiar with them. So I liked those because it's just very quick and easy to adjust them in height. And so there are just a couple things that I did. I liked that they came originally with this V-top for pipes, and so I wanted to basically have this always as an option. So I took these 3x3 tubes and just made a little device that allows me to take those off. So I still have the old top underneath it. And I just can basically go, slide that back over and have this simply basically locked in place again. And so I just put that safety pin in there so nothing can happen. And so they work really nice. So if I adjust them here in height, I also basically added, because I can locate and lock those in place, I have a chance to kind of like lock my wheels. And then here, now it's still able to rotate this way after I have made a fine adjustment. I can lock this and all of a sudden this is pretty stable. So I really use those material stands a lot. They've been coming in handy really for a lot of the bigger, the heavier projects that I do. It just allows me kind of like to move things that are heavy and big off of my welding table without a problem. And so here, this is basically the same principle. The only thing was kind of like here, I actually on these, I took that V-top off because I have two stands that accommodate that. And here I basically just welded this piece, this 3x3 square tubing on permanently, and it does everything else, but I added on top just two holes. And here I have this roller top that I just bought a cheap roller, and I welded it on a piece of flat bar. And so now I can just take those, drop those in, and secure them with just some nuts so they can't come off. And all of a sudden I have these roll top material stands. So if I use them kind of like on my drill press or on my saw, and I have to move lengths across those, they've been really handy. So these are just some simple things that I have done. I'll add a couple more pictures just to show kind of like the process and some of the details, especially kind of like on these ones here. Just want to pull this one out one more time. Just flip it over so you have a chance to see what this does underneath. Here, what I did is I just basically got a hinge that I cut to fit inside, and I just welded one side on. Here is the receiver for the V top, and so all I do is basically just pull this up behind that pin, push that pin through, and as I fasten this, it basically locks this top piece in place. So it's just a very simple fixture that allows me to take those tops and put them on or take them off. And so I have both options still. Just have that clearance here, push that pin through, and tighten it back up, and all of a sudden this top can't come loose, can't come off, and then I just put that little safety pin back in place, and it's good to go. So these are just some simple little pieces that I made for my shop. So I'm able to kind of move big pieces around, and they've been working just phenomenal. The material value, kind of like those stands, are probably somewhere around 90 bucks. The wheels I get from Home Depot, and so they're probably somewhere around 10, 12 bucks a piece. And then just a little bit of additional, square tubing, and all of a sudden I had these mobile stands. And I've had some individuals respond to my post that they really like that idea, and so I thought I'd make a quick video to show how they work for me. So thanks for watching. Till next time, have a great day.
Here we go, as promised, are some of the pictures to show the progression of me building those top caps, starting with cutting out the bottom portion of that square tubing on my plasma table, and then kind of like welding those receivers and making those little hinges to lock those top plates on top of that V-top, and just all these little details. I just wanted to add individual pictures that I've taken back when I was making those for my shop, just to help illustrate some of the details and add a little bit to the video that I made. I hope this all makes sense as you have a chance to see it. Feel free to comment to this video and to those pictures, and let me know if this was helpful. I greatly appreciate your interest in what I'm doing, and we'll see each other next time. Thank you again. Bye.